Hello everybody, welcome back to another Evil Dead video. So in this round I'm playing as the demon. I'm playing as the puppeteer and I'm against 4 survivors who are players online. So I'm a bit of a puppeteer noob. This is one of my earlier games as the puppeteer. And again, the survivors are going to look for 3 map pieces to begin with. So while I try and figure out where they are, I'm just floating around collecting these red orbs. These are infernal energy and they fill up the red bar at the bottom of the screen. That's my currency, so I can set traps. Like you can see now, I'm just placing traps. If a survivor walks into one of these, which they obviously can't see, they're invisible to the survivor, it will spawn enemies, and I can then possess the enemies and take control of the enemy and deal more damage than if it was just a regular AI unit. So this is the biggest map in the game, there's 3 maps. And this is the centre of the biggest map, and sometimes there's quite a lot of loot here. So it's always a safe bet to fly around here, trap the place up, and hope that the survivors come here at some point. If they're going to try and get greedy, it can be a good thing. And you've already got the place set up with traps if they do. So every time I place a trap, I gain a little bit of experience. And the main thing at the moment, early game for the demon, is try and level up if you can. I do think I end up under leveled a little bit on this particular round, but that's where the fun begins on the video. So for the time being, I'm just kind of waiting for the survivors to make some kind of mistake or show themselves. And the way you want to play this puppeteer demon, as I say, there's 5 different demons I think. The way that you want to play the puppeteer, yeah, somebody made a noise then I think, and I tried to look on the map. The way you want to play this demon is possess a basic unit, and then you can stun lock the survivors with swipe attacks. It's very frustrating to be on the end of that. I know that I've raged a lot when that happens to me. It can be very tricky to get away from. So versus the puppeteer, you really want to stick together as a team. And I've also found sledgehammers and balance bar dealing weapons to be the best versus the puppeteer. So shovels or sledgehammers. So I'm desperately looking for them. I think I can see, yeah, there's the car. They're driving a car. I possess the car. Possessing a car takes a lot of your energy away, unfortunately. I tried to crash the car, maybe flip it, but that was a pathetic attempt at it. So the second map piece is in this room here, in this house here, and I just kind of sat there and watched them grab it. For some reason I didn't go and collect energy, I should have done. I guess I was trying to assess the situation and think what I want to do now, because I knew it was too late to really trap them in there. I tried to do a demon dash on Scotty there. That would have put his fear up and given me some points. But I knew I wasn't going to be able to land that hit, so I cancelled it. So I think at this point, I know that they've got 2 map pieces and they're on the way to the 3rd, and there's not a lot really I can do at this point, apart from just see how things play out and just try my best to level up. So once they get the 3rd map piece again, they will try to get the dagger and the page, the 2 relics, and that's where I figure I'm gonna have to really step my game up. Yeah, so now they have the 3rd map piece, and I'm only level 5-ish, I think. The screen's a bit small so I can't quite see, but I think I'm like level 5, which is severely under leveled. I tried to do a demon dash again, but fail with that. I'm just kind of stalking these guys here, trying to get any experience I can from them by damaging them or scaring them. There we go. So I actually landed a demon dash there. That's why the Polaroid appeared, and it said scared because I'd scared the character. I possessed a unit there, but the Hunter Ash, Ash Williams, the Hunter version that I scared, I think he used his ability to exercise the demon, so that killed me instantly. It's good to bait that attack out of him though. It has like nearly a 2-minute cooldown, I think it is. So yeah, I'm back to just chasing them. I'm against 2 warriors, Scotty and Henry. A Hunter, which is Ash Williams, and Pablo, who's a support. There's actually 4 Ash Williams in the game. There's a support Ash, Hunter Ash, a leader Ash, and a warrior Ash. So there's an Ash in all categories, which is good because he's my favourite survivor to use. So they're on the way to start. They're trying to start the dagger, and I'm really under-leveled here. I'm just trying to swamp them with everything I can to start off with. And yeah, I'm just hoping I can get as many experience points as I can here. I possess Scotty. I possess Scotty and ran him out of the circle. If you do that, then the progress that they make trying to capture the circle is negated, so they've got to start that again, that battle now, because no one was in the circle when I ran him out of it. So they've had to start it again, and I'm just going to try my best to whittle away at the supplies. I know I probably won't be able to beat them at this point, but I can try and whittle the supplies down. I noticed there that Hunter Ash actually has a legendary shotgun. So he has got he's basically got the best version of his speciality weapon. He's going to be doing mega damage against me with that. I know there's not a lot I can do, so I'm trying to steal their cars and just crash them or get them away from the survivors. Get the cars away from the survivors, so it just slows them down a little bit. That's the idea behind it. So even though in this blue aura I get infinite energy, I've not had the opportunity to level my demon up in the game itself. So I can't spawn too many units on them. I can't spawn the boss. I don't think I can even spawn the elite unit yet. No, even that's locked. Well, I can spawn. There's a couple of basics and place traps that are nearby. So I'm losing at the minute. I'm just trying my best to do what I can. Yes, and I think in a minute, in fact, I think it's happening now. One of the survivors, he's actually left the area and he's gone to the next relic to try and start it while I'm busy with these 3 survivors. He actually sneaked off there. I don't know if I realised that at the time of playing or if I didn't. But yeah, he sneaked off to the other objective to try and trigger it while I'm busy with these 3. You will see sometimes that survivors do that. They try and split the objectives. It can be really a problem for the demon, but you have to pick the battle. Either continue with the one that you're already on, because it's nearly completed anyway, or go and attack the one who's gone off to the next objective and just about to begin it. I think I stayed here because I just wanted to try and whittle down their supplies. But this has nearly been taken, so I'm going to get... Yeah, he started the page now, the other guy. So I know that I've lost the dagger, so I fly away anyway. And I'm going straight towards Henry, who's working on that page now. It's very cheeky and naughty when they do that, try and split the objectives. It's very cocky as well. So I was probably very adamant I wanted to come and get this guy now. I was probably angry. I was like, "Argh, you." So I come and place my traps here. He's just chilling there, you see. He thinks he's safe, but I'm here now. I've spawned the boss, so I now have a boss. The boss is kind of weak defensively, but he can be very frustrating if played correctly. I only have the weakest version of the boss at the moment. He's not fully leveled up in the game, so I'm just trying to do my best with what I have. Again, just trying to whittle down the health, supplies, anything really. And again, I am slightly under-leveled in general on this point in the game. So it's a uphill battle. Now here, I think I should have dropped the boss. I should have let go of the boss and possessed Henry, because he can be possessed now. And I should have ran him out of the circle, and it would have undone his progress. I don't know why I didn't do that. Why I didn't possess him and run him out of the circle at this point, I don't know. Maybe I thought I could just down him, put the pressure on and down him, or make him run away, but he was doing a good job at holding his own. I really should have possessed him and ran him out of the circle, because he's done nearly half of the objective. So I possess him here, but it's a bit too late. I should have possessed him earlier. But I noticed he's got a legendary... It's like a legendary blunderbuss. That's a really powerful gun. He's probably carrying it for Unterhash in case he needs it. So I scare Scotty and possess Scotty, and I realise that Scotty's even got a legendary lumberjack axe. He has a legendary weapon. His speciality weapon, the most epic version you can get. And then of course Unterhash has a legendary shotgun, so they've got really good weapons here, and I'm underpowered. So I'm trying my best here. So you have a skill tree for the demon and for the survivors on the main menu. And my skill tree for the demon on the main menu is not maxed out, because there's a prestige system that allows you more points to spend. And I'm only prestige 1 with this demon, so I'm lacking 4 points. That can be really useful to have, of course, the extra points. And then whilst you play the game, you have temporary levelling up, like this screen here. That screen there where I'm levelling up my stats there, that's just temporary for this particular round. But regardless of all that, I don't want to go too complex at the minute. They've taken the dagger, they've taken the relic, and they're heading towards the Dark Ones. So it's practically the end game now. And on this part of the game, a storm will approach, and it will enclose on the map until all that's left is the final area. So it kind of means that they can't loot for too long, and they can't hang around for too long. They've got to get to the final objective as quick as possible, or they're in trouble. So I'm doing whatever I can now to try and slow them down and stress them out and use the supplies up. But yeah, they've done pretty well this game, the survivors. And as I mentioned, they also have pretty good weapons as well. So I'm thinking, what can I do? What can I do? There was a car there. I don't think I'll bother with the car though. I think they've already got a car anyway. I think I'm just trying to level up by setting the traps. They've actually split up slightly. I'm just doing absolutely anything. I'm trying to level up and get more experience for the end. I'm trying to think of ways that I can slow them down. You actually get quite a bit of experience from laying the traps. My screen went black for a second there because I didn't I didn't move the mouse for a while. Hope everything's still working okay. My tree trap scared someone. I've scared the hunter. I try and steal the car. I actually tried to possess Scotty, but I accidentally possessed the car again. But yeah, got a couple of characters who've got their fear really high, which is always a good thing for the end portion of the game. Can cause more chaos. So they're going to start attacking the dark ones now. I'm trying to lay as many traps as I can. He's trying to reduce his fear by lighting a fire. I possessed him. I'm going to, yeah. And he's got that legendary lumberjack. You don't want to be hit by that. Hunter Ash has now used his special ability. You can't use that again for a little while, so that's good. And I'm just trying my best, absolute best, to inflict as much damage, cause as much chaos here. I'm just trying to see what happens. There's so much chaos going on. So I've spawned a boss. Interesting. I forgot I did that. I don't think I would normally spawn a boss, but I thought, okay, it's now or never. I'm just going to try and mess them up as much as possible. Oh, somebody's bleeding out. The hunter is bleeding out. So they're in a bad situation now because they've got to try and get him hooked. And I'm just not letting them do it. You can see I'm spawning as much as I can. Oh, the support tried to get him up, and I possessed the support. Okay, I think they might get him up here because that was a bit slow. But it doesn't matter that they got him up. Because there's that much chaos going off now, they've got a lot to contend with. So I possessed the hunter with his legendary gun, and look at the damage it does. It's so powerful. Oh, I've just downed two of them with his shotgun. That is probably what I was hoping to do for most of the game. Get hold of that shotgun. So good players, they will often drop the powerful weaponry if they know that they can be possessed. He just didn't have the opportunity to do it. This guy's got a legendary weapon as well. But he's a warrior, so he doesn't do a lot of damage with the ranged weapon. Well, yeah, at this point you can see there's just so much chaos going off. They're trying to revive each other, they're having to try and heal themselves, and it's just crazy at this point. Yeah, but being able to blast two of them down with that shotgun, wow, that seriously helped. I'm just doing absolutely anything within my power at this point to mess up the day. I'm just not letting him breathe. He's trying to pick up this spirit to resurrect his teammates. Oh, he's down as well. Yeah, so at this point I kind of know I've won the game. I'm just relentless at this point. I've possessed him. I've let go of him because there's not much I can do with him. Spawned a boss on him. Like, I know I've won now. And if you look at the top left, you can see the map. The red is approaching all around the radius. So the circle that they can fight in has been reduced as well. So I think they were doing quite well. They were doing well. They just didn't quite coordinate at the end, and me being able to grab that shotgun really screwed the whole game up. So Henry, his game's over, but he's healing himself, dragging the game out. I don't know why he didn't just give up. I think he might have given up now, actually. Oh, he's not. I thought he'd given up. He really may as well have just given up. But yeah, it's important to drop those special weapons, those powerful weapons. But yeah, they really needed to group up better at the end, and they should have had the support and one warrior maybe doing the zapping to the dark ones, and then had the hunter and the other warrior attacking the enemy units. I think they were just too separated. They couldn't help each other in time. So at this point, the Henry is really just trying to drag the game out. I have no idea why he was doing it. I guess some people just don't want to give up. But I'm just possessing him, trying to run him into the storm. And then he runs back out to try and recover the game somehow, even though there's no chance he's going to do it. Actually, I think he has given up now. I think he just ran into the storm to die. Yeah, he knows he's lost. So that was it. That could have been a win for them if they'd coordinated better at the end. But that's the end of another Evil Dead run. So that was fun to narrate, and I'll see you guys soon. Ha 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 ha! I win.